Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and today we're gonna talk about the balance changes for Juri. Juri got a small list of changes, but they are pretty effective in my opinion and should actually help her a lot. The first one is to her standing medium punch. Notice this is now +6 up from +5. At the previous season at +5 you had to combo into the standing medium kick, cancel the first hit, and that was your bread and butter combo route. Because this is now +6, you actually get a crouching medium kick. Notice this is +2. Used to be a counter hit combo, now you get it on a regular hit, and you also get a crouching medium punch, right? So two changes that should help her a lot in her combo game, and obviously like even the range conversions are gonna be a lot better, right? So your pressure can be more fruitful even if you're not very close. Now another thing that is really good here is that this is now +3 on block. So because it's +3, this will open up some frame traps and you get to do better walk up pressure sequences, right? Really powerful. The other change is really cool, I really like it. It's to her standing heavy punch. What they did is this now have more hit stun. So you might be wondering what is the point of this. It's pretty much to enable her to get this as a combo. And this have really good implications. One of the issues with Juri is that, in my opinion, her jumping combo damage was low, right? Because you had to jump in very deep to get the crouching heavy punch. Her crouching heavy punch have very bad range, right? You had to be within like kissing range to get the crouching heavy punch to connect, right? But standing heavy punch have a lot more range. So if you happen to get a jump in previously, right? Like let's say something that from a little bit of a distance, something like this, right? You were prone to whiffing, but now this is a lot more consistent, right? This is fairly strong in my opinion. It's a lot better than it used to be. Now another thing that is very good is that standing heavy punch is actually a good whiff punish, right? It's a move that you can use to stuff attacks, and previously you would get like a heavy flip kick, which was decent. Obviously you could combo into a critical art if you want, but now you get this. So Juri is getting a lot more reward out of the same tools she had. This is pretty much the guest here, right? Instead of getting a light kick like that, now you get a medium, so more damage, and on a jump in you get more damage, on a whiff punish you get more damage. Juri always had the tools, she just lacks the ability to convert into damage out of these tools. Now they also extended the cancel window in crouching medium punch. This is now a 16 frames cancel, which is still somewhat hard, but the idea here is to make this a hit confirm option, right? Still really difficult. 16 frame is actually on the harder side, but you get the point. I think with some practice you will actually be able to get it. The other change is to her sweep, and her sweep is now 1 frame faster. Juri had a really good 7 frame punish with the EX Fuha, right? Because this is 7 frame startup, but now sweep is also 7 frame, and this have decent range for sweep. So this is a cool buff. Nothing changed for the move on block. Sorry. The other change is to her light punch pinwheel, and this will show you how the buffs kind of work together. The change here is that you are left closer to the opponent when you happen to land the hit, right? And we said you can do standing medium into crouching medium kick. So now you do this, you're in throw range, and you immediately start applying pressure. This is really nice if you don't have stores. So even if you don't have stores, now you have some sort of pressure that you can use. And they also buffed the EX flip kick, right? Again, buffs working together. So you do standing heavy into the flip kick. Laura is knocked up in the air closer to Juri, and this is what allows Juri to get the store here. So you can go for a more damaging route, or you can go for the store. Obviously you can get like an EX Fuha here if you want, and that is pretty sweet. Now another thing that got buffed about Juri is her V skill 1. Now when you happen to hit the V skill 1 against someone, they are knocked closer to you. Juri is +16 and she has 16 frames dash. So this means that when you happen to land this, now you are at a neutral advantage. Obviously she does have a 3 frame, the opponent does it, and on this dash you are actually in throw range. So against characters without a 3 frame, This is fairly sweet because you will get to apply pressure, obviously. The other change is to her V skill 2, and what they did is that they made this attack now cancelable into V trigger 2. I haven't yet found out like which like combo route should you go for this one, but this is the point, right? Let's charge it. Right, now you can get this, and obviously this will reset. The V trigger 2 now will actually cause an air reset. So if you happen to do something like let's say the sequence they showed in the trailer, this will air reset the opponents now. Right, so that's actually pretty cool. And because of the air reset, you get the immediate draining of the opponent meter. Obviously you don't get to see it here, but let me show you what I mean. So for example, we will say that Laura have a fixed V gauge, right? It's just maximum, and let's fix her critical art as well, and let's make ours normal, right? So the idea here is you get a conversion like that. You will do this. Now you're at +5, so you get the full thing, right? So let's do this. Right, and you get to drain. We almost got a bar out from Laura. So that is pretty much the idea, and they also changed her critical art so that it have more projectile invincibility. The damage distribution is also different. You do a lot more on the final hit. Let's give back our bar. So you're doing a lot more damage on the final hit here, which is like it's different damage distribution. So a bulk of damage on the final hit is better because it means that it's better when the opponent is at low life, right? Because one final hit means that you're less affected by gut scaling. Overall, her changes are short, but they're effective. Like Juri, like I said many times, she already had the tools. Now she's getting better rewards for these tools, so that is good. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. It helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe.